and actually do this last night. It probably would have been a better time. Probably would have had more people on the live. But I just wanted to go over this book here. I've talked about it a few times. This is Stick Control for the Snare Drummer. Here is the mind the mess in the back. Stick Control for the Snare Drummer. I'm just kind of looking at it in the mirror here. Here's my practice mirror. And so I'm just going to go over this book, and it gives you recommendations on how to practice it and everything. And so I'm going to follow those recommendations, and then I'm going to show you my approach to this book. And so in the description below, first of all, I would say go pick this up at a musician, at your local music store, anyways, because I do have an affiliate link below, but it's more important. Like, it'll only be like a 50-cent commission if you bought it from me. So go support your local music store. Just get it from there. Get it, as soon as you can. If it's I think it's like $12 or something like that. But this book is great. There's a ton of different exercises in it. I did mention I had some drumming goals for this year. One of them being double bass drum, and I've been using the supplemental ankle weights. I say supplemental because you want to practice without weights, whether it be ankle weights or weighted sticks, like I always talk about here, these aluminum ones. So we're going to be using these supplementally today for this. But I just want to show you my approach here. But this book is really great. Just briefly here. I just ripped it. I just ripped that a little bit. That's great. Awesome. Anyways, I'll take this off here and just flip through it really quick for you. So right now I'm on page 18. I'm here. And so typically every day I will do 4 exercises. I'll spend some time doing those. And so I'm just going to do that this morning right here on the live. I'm going to show you my approach. But really quick here, I'm in the Flam Beats, but this book, what page? Let me just put a guitar pick here for my bookmark. So, Flam Beats, but if you go back, the beginning, we have single beat combinations and different sticking patterns, and this is really going to help you. I don't know. There's a lot of drummers who may just practice behind the drum set with all the drums, and that's cool and all. If you're able to especially implement all this, so single beat combinations, we go to triplets, just different sticking patterns here, and it just progresses throughout the whole book here. Short roll combinations, both open and close rolls, and just the stickings involved in this are really going to push you to just be a better drummer. So in the description below, check that out. You can get, there's a link to this book. Flam Beats, so that's where we're at now, but it just gets really, let me just flip to the back here. Flam, triplets, and dotted notes. Yeah, Melissa, it is. It's a lot of notes. And then short roll progression and triplet. So it just gets, gets harder and everything here as we go. And so I'm going to go back to where I'm at right now within the year. My goal was to get through this book. And I've had this for several years, but I would always just flip to certain pages and spend time there. So I'm going through this book from page 1, to page whatever it is, like 40 something. And right now we're on page 18. So we're spending time with exercise 53, 54, 55, 56. So let me show you my approach here, and I'll stop talking. Set up my book back here. And so there's different recommendations in this book for how you should approach practicing. And I'm just going to set you all up here on the stand. And so what I typically will do is the first thing that it recommends is that you repeat the exercise 20 times at least. And so with that, I'm actually going to set this metronome at, I usually go to slower speed, so I'll do like 65 or something. So we'll just play 65. And what I like about the Pro Metronome app here is it shows the measures. It counts out the measures right there, as you see. A 4, 2. Okay, so let's just go to the first exercise. This first exercise here is right flam, left, right, left flam, right, left, and then it's a right flam again, left, left, right, left flam, right, right, left. So all together. So I'm gonna set the metronome at 65 beats per minute. I'm just gonna do that 20 times. And so that's where it starts out at. That's where you wanna start out. And so from there, we'll progress to going, we do that 20 times just to get really comfortable with the pattern. And then what I'm gonna do is set this metronome to start from 60 and increase 10 beats per minute every 4 bars until we get to 100 beats per minute. And I'll spend that whole time about 50, close to 50, 40 to 50 measures doing that. And then it recommends doing it 20 times. It recommends practicing at different speeds, which is what the increasing by 10 beats per minute is doing. And then it recommends starting slow, going fast, and then back to slow. So let's just do, let me turn this volume up on this metronome here. Why is it not louder? Okay, here we go. Let's just do 20. Dynamics. And so right there was about 25 measures. And so I'll do a little bit more of that. What's up, Don? And so from there, I don't know why this isn't louder than it is. So from there, I'm just going to take that first exercise. We're going to go 60 beats per minute, 70 to 80 to 90. Final tempo 100. And we'll spend a little bit of time there. And so I just go in this metronome app here. And in the practice mode, I can go, okay, start tempo 60 beats per minute, max tempo 100. Every 4 bars, we increase the tempo by 10. And so this is a really great, there's tons of metronome apps. I use a Pro Metronome, and I really like it. So let's do this, starting at 60 beats per minute, every 10 measures, or every 4 measures, increased by 10 beats per minute. Max tempo is 100. So it gives you click, timing, and start. Mess that one up a little bit. So that was about 50 measures there, 51. And so what's up? What's up, Ishmael? So yeah, so I started that off doing just repeating it 20 times, practicing different tempos, and now what I'll do is I'll start slow, try to speed that up, and really like when I'm doing these and I'm increasing the tempo, I may mess up here or there, and just try to like get as many as I can in at the faster tempos because sometimes I may just have a hiccup between like 80 and 90 beats per minute or something. So slow to fast, back down to slow. So I messed it up. So I really keep starting that over until it's like not messed up. And so typically with these exercises, I'll do like 4 of these in a day. So I'll do 53 today, 54, 55, 56. And so I'll do the same thing I just did for 54, 55, 56. And then for 10 minutes, supplementally, as I mentioned, I'll take these power wrist builders and then practice each exercise doing that increased like practice mode automator where it goes from 60 to 70 to 80 to 90 to 100 beats per minute for 10 minutes, sometimes 11 with these power wrist builders. And so on to 54. So what's the sticking for this here really quick? So the second exercise is just right flam, left, flam, right, left flam, right, left flam, left, left. So the last two. So let's do it 20 times. Actually, I'm going to go faster than that. So I did that about 23 times here. And so I'll just do the automation again, where we started off at 60. And for this one, I'm going to make the max tempo 110 beats per minute. So let's go ahead and do it. So it counts in 3, 4, start. Love count ins. bit faster. And the thing about these is like I'm practicing and going through all these, and I'm trying not to use French grip because I feel like I and you know it's not like a bad thing to use that because there is like the finger control technique and all these different techniques that you can use with that French grip. But I'm trying to, as I'm going through this year, build up more wrist strength for specifically like German and American grip. Just to so with this, you know, if I goes when we start getting faster speeds, I automatically want to be like, oh, French grip. So it's like doing that and not going back to old habits. And so, yeah, with that one. So slow, fast, back down to slow. So let's mess that up. So I'm going to start over. Dang. It's really the last two, right, left, left. Because we're alternating between right and left flams. And that's where I'm like messing up. Faster speeds. That left flam between the right. And so with exercises like that, where I'm like, man, I'm like this really not feeling good at this last, you know, right. At faster speeds, I'll like spend time there, and I'll keep starting it over and over again. And so with that, it's like really telling that pad is hard work with fingers. It don't have much mouth. Hey, what's up, man? What flam thing we doing? So right now, we're going through. Gosh, dude, it's so hard to get this in picture here. We're just doing exercises 53, 54, 55, and 56. So I was just doing 54, right flam, left, left flam, right, left, and then right flam again, right, left flam, left. And so it's kind of I'm trying to get the book here in view, and I feel like it's kind of hard. So yeah, that exercise is. And really, like, for that type of stuff, I'll just like, okay, dude, where am I struggling? Let me just spend time there ironing that out. Um, so yeah, we're on 55 now. Exercise 55. So with this one, it is. Ooh, these ones are fun. Where it's like right flam, right left, right flam, right left, right flam again, right left, and then left flam, left right. So I just messed that up. And so with these exercises, like especially ones like that where it repeats, like repeat, 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 switch up. So 20 times here per the recommendation in this book. I'm gonna do just 70 beats per minute for this. And so yeah, at the end here we'll go and go back through and practice increasing tempos with the weighted sticks for about 10 minutes. So 70 beats per minute, 20 measures. Here we go. 3, 4. Hey, when I hit the tips of the sticks here. So I don't count that as a mess up normally when I just hit the sticks. I just kind of cringe to myself. I'm like, ah, man, let me focus on that there a little bit. And um, so yeah, if I mess up that and I'm doing it 20 times, I just did it at 70 beats per minute per the recommendations of the book. It's like practice the exercise 20 times in a row. And then, at different varying speeds, which is what I'm doing with the increasing from 60 to, all the way up to 100, 110 or whatever that is. And then slow to fast to slow. And you could probably do it with slow to fast, slow more times or, uh, you know, different tempos, spend time more, and this is my personal like way that I approach this book. And it's been helping me because I've been noticing just better, um, chops. Uh, yeah, it definitely is good for strength. Balance definitely. Yeah, there's not a lot of rebound on this one. And so yeah. So if I mess up that and I'm doing it at 70 beats per minute and I do it 20 for 20 measures, if I mess up at 19, I'm starting the whole thing over again and doing it until it's 20. And some of these exercises are really crazy where it's like, man, the sticking is really throwing me off. And I'll just start the whole thing over again until I get to 20 measures. And so we're at 56, or wait, 50, 55, sorry. 50, we already did 53, we did 54, or 55. Let's do the 60 to, I don't know, 105. So it'll increase 10 beats per minute every 4 bars, and then basically 5 at the end there, because it'll get to 100 and then go to 105. So 2, 3, 4. Mess that up, 30. That's sticking. Good. So, sweet. Got about to 30 measures in. Kind of messed up the last sticking there because it switches from right to left lamb, which is cool. I feel like I made a most, and then I'm like, okay, let me go again. Went from 30 to 40. Messed up again. I'm like, okay, and then 40 to about 58 measures in. And so I like to go back and I'm like, I try to get most of the measures where I'm not messing up. It's like sometimes you're just like, oh, the sticking, but I'm like getting too ahead of myself here. Woo. And so these exercises really. Woo, that's fun, dude. So like, so now we're just gonna do slow to fast to slow, which this should be fun because right then I was just playing a little bit faster than the 105 beats per minute, and that last left lamb, left right are crazy. Except using that's kind of. I'm trying. It is a flam. It is flam diddle. There are flam diddles in here. Is that what you're saying? You're trying the flam diddle, or like you were asking about that crusher? Um, uh, I'm gonna try from slow to fast to slow again with this guy. This is like, I feel like if it was just. It was just that, but it's like the switch up, which I love because it's like pushing you to like just get more fluidity with your I mean the book's stick literally called stick control, so per the book. So let's slow to fast to slow. Here we go. That'll feel good, I think. Ah, that's a fun one though. Like I feel like once you kind of get that, you're like that hurdle of like, oh man, the left flam, left flam, back to the right flam. That's fun. Okay, so next exercise, last exercise here. 455, 56. Oh, okay. I'm trying to play it. Oh, it was a flam left, right. Yeah, the sticking for that, man, is so we're at 55 is right, left, right flam again, right flam again, right, left, and then left flam, left, right. I don't know what it is too. I've noticed like everybody's like different, and different musicians have their like ticks or whatever you want to call it. Um, and I've noticed that with like when I'm playing, sometimes if I like kind of lean in, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I know it's not like necessarily proper technique or whatever, but I almost feel like I can just like it's like when I lean in, I'm like leaning in to just like give it more of my attention, and even if it's like I don't know if it's just like a mental thing, and you'll notice that too. Like I know like a guitarist who, and you'll see different things like that for different musicians. But I know this really good guitarist who kind of mouths like as he's doing solos. It's like almost like he's like like speaking the notes or whatever he's doing for solos. And I know like there's different. My brother like he'll like look up and when he's playing guitar and he does those things. And so it's just interesting. I feel like if I lean in, like I can just play better. I don't know if that even makes any sense. But last exercise here is flam right left. So right flam, right flam, right flam, right left, right flam left, right flam left, right left. So just all right flams for this one. So let's do it at I'm gonna do this one at 70, I think. I wish this was louder. I don't know why it's not. Okay. 2, 3, 4. See, I messed it up. Well, I feel like I just went with it was flam right, left, and I tried to do flam right, left, right. So start over again. 2, 3, 4. So I just did. I messed up the first time because that sticking, as I mentioned, and I just did that 30 times. And then that's something else too. Is like if I'm like, okay, I got to do this 20 times, especially if I mess up a lot. Maybe it's just some sticking where I'm like, man, why the sticking is throwing me off? I get 3/4 of the way through it, and I messed up the sticking. Then I will purposely practice it like 30 times. It recommends 20 measures. I'll practice it 30 measures because I'm like, no, dude, I need to get this. Like, so that one was just uh yeah, because the exercise is flam, right flam, right left, right flam, right left, and then the last two 16th notes here, 4 bar 16th notes are right flam, left, right flam, left, right, left, and so it's like the mind game between alternating. You're doing flam rights followed by right hand, flam right, right hand, and then all of a sudden all left hand's coming. So we're gonna do the. It's tricky. I seen this. Okay, it's tricky. I start with getting if I'm fun. Can I give you something I have been working on for you to try? Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. So it's a single stroke, bro. Oh yeah, yeah. Like leading with the left hand. I want to like. Makes me. I just like automatically want to go fast. That's a fun one, man. Dude, those left hand lead ones. Um, and that's my thing is like I automatically want to go to French control with those faster. Like if it's like a little bit slower, double stroke, I automatically want to come in here just for the double stroke part. Maybe like a metronome. Let me get this up here. I don't know why this volume's not louder on this thing, dude. It should be like way louder than it is. We got dust in the. That's a good one too. I love practicing those because that's something that, like I mentioned, I'm building up just more wrist and everything. And so, like I said, those faster speeds. That's something I'm like, yeah, need to like not mentally come in here, which is not a bad thing because it's like I just feel like the finger control and everything. But these power wrist builders, like as I mentioned, supplementally, is like really good for those exercises too. I'm not gonna do it too much just to, but it's like. That's a good one, man. Again, grip position will naturally move to it if you find it easier with fingers or wrist. Yeah, and I think that's my thing. Is like I don't mind. I guess I don't mind it really. Like I like it, but I would you look at drummers like, for instance, Thomas Lang. Dude, and I mean, he's just a phenomenal drummer. I mean, there's all kinds of other drummers too, but it's like his amount of control is insane. And like I know he uses all kinds of techniques. I know he uses, obviously French and wrist and then finger control, but I know he also does a lot of German and American grip, but his wrist control is nuts. And so that's what I'm like. I feel like as far as this year, my goal is to like get that just a little bit just better, to be to have not. I guess I don't know. For me, it's like uh, for me the finger like the French grip and all that. I feel like it's almost like I kind of like let me go back there, and I don't know. I don't know if it's like a crutch. Sometimes I feel like, man, I just want better wrist control, and so that's where which you can still use finger control, with those other grips and everything. But yeah, dude. I'm gonna do this last one. Where we at that flam right left. With the tempos increasing there, so we're starting off at 60, going to. I'm gonna go to 110. We'll be a little bit brave. That's not. Like I can't get enough coffee this morning though. 3, 4. Messed it up. Hold up here. Where we at? Flam right left. Abort. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Transition 60, 70 beats per minute is weird on this thing. Messed up. Ah, 44. Dang, now I'm like falling apart. Getting sloppy there. I'm getting flamed out. When I first started going through this, I feel like I was trying to tackle 8 exercises in a day, and it's just like I don't have the time to do 8. Like to spend all the time there for 8 like every day. So I was like, 4 seems like a good amount. And it's like a good. I can spend time. I can truly spend some good like quality time for each of these exercises here. Um, I want to see Lang and Bobby. Man, I'm not gonna even lie. I don't know if I know who those are. I feel like I have to look that up. I may if I saw them. I'm typing that in here. Oh, okay. Hold up here. Drummer for the George Strait. Okay. Bobby also been a drummer for Sebastian. Okay. Um, I know Sebastian Bach, so that's like, and I mean I know George Strait too. I was just like looking because I don't know if I'm. So his younger brother's Ron. Says he played drums too. Tom's like, I want to see. Oh, my bad, dude. I thought for some reason you were saying like Lang. Like for some reason I think I just took that wrong because I saw that he had a brother that won Bobby Jarzombek. I don't know if I'm pronouncing. I'm probably butchering that last name. Um, yeah, I'm gonna check him out, man. Yeah, for some reason I thought you were talking about like he had a brother named Lang Jarzombek or something because I just had looked on here and was like saw Bobby and was like saw George Strait and then saw okay Sebastian Bach, okay, um, and then just saw he had a guitarist like his brother is a guitarist, so that's what I thought you meant. Lang, okay, yeah, I'm gonna check him out, dude. Uh, and then yeah, I'll definitely I'm gonna look him up and then I'm gonna let if we want to do another live or whatever, and then see who I think personally, Bobby. I'm like, and if I did see this guy at any point in time, I feel like it would have been like, I feel like I would have known. So I don't think I have heard of him. Um, my YouTube's like. The 2008 drum solo he's got. The DW drums there. Like watching. Sorry, there's like my crap's a mess here. I like the sound of his ride bell. You say yes, cymbal. Oh yeah, dude behind him there. That's sick. Nice high piece. I'm gonna finish this out though. My wife's headed back from somewhere, and so I'm trying to get this. I'm gonna check that out more though, dude. I like it, dude. I think he's solid. As soon as he started that off with those paradiddles, doing that kick pattern, I was like, dang, dude, that's sick. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to him later on. Yeah, I'm always, dude. I just love like a ride bell that's just like those big cup rides or what. I don't ever use them, but like, so his cymbals behind. So he plays the cymbals behind him on an upstroke with the arm. Dude, that is nuts. Like, freaking like karate chop the thing. um, don't ever drink coffee when I'm doing this either, and it's just making me sweat more. But I need coffee. So that's like I went through 53, 54, 55, 56, and then now I'm gonna do like 10 minutes, basically of just the same, like just going from 60 beats per minute. Give me a sec, guys. Here. Um, she just called me, so I'm just making sure. Everything's good. Okay. So I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna practice for 10 minutes here. Each of these exercises, maximum tempo 100. I'm gonna have to get that book. I'm sorry. Dude, this book is really dude, yeah, this book is sick. And as I said, like, dude, you could I got the link in the description, but like like, dude, go support a music store. Go, I mean, you already know your local scene there, Crusher, but this book though, I've had it for several years, dude, and I just like this year I was like, man, I want to get my double kick pedal speed faster than it is, just in terms I can get really fast like spurts that are like shorter, but just I want to get faster, like longer 16th notes and everything, like fast, like and so this book, I mean, it's got, I feel like a lot of people would think, oh, it's only got 46 pages in it, but dude, like you'll just spend a lot of time like on just one exercise in here, and it's like I've come across a lot that I'm like, bro, this is ridiculous. What is this? What is this exercise? And I'll just sometimes get frustrated and I have to walk away, and then that's like the best, whatever for it. Okay, so let's see. I try to keep track of the time here because I don't like to practice with these things for too long. Because they're, like as I mentioned, supplemental practice, but with them being heavy. I used to practice a lot more. Well, like I would never practice more than 15 to 20 minutes with them back in the day, but now I just do 10 minutes because I feel like it's still like enough to, it's a strengthening, thing. So it's like it's enough. And then also, normally I play with 5A sticks for these practice pad workouts. I'll do 5B, so a size up, and then practice with 5A behind the kit. I messed that up, dude. Start 2, 3, 4. Bang, 3, 4. So I feel like I'm a little less forgiving with myself with these sticks. Because if I kind of get the pattern down, I'm like, I got it down. And then just kind of here or there, I'm like, like I missed that note. They're weighted sticks. I don't want to I don't want to practice with them too long. So next exercise here, I'm gonna have to. I kind of flap my elbows like a chicken while playing it. Think it's. Oh yeah, dude. Molar. Yeah, molar technique. I like that. I like that technique. Mike McCalco is who I like. That guy. He did stuff with like Drumeo a long time ago, and before like Drumeo, there were like Railroad Media, and he put out like the Molar Method technique thing, and that's who I ended up kind of like learning. Yeah, dude, honestly like there is a it's crazy because it's like I think about the Molar technique and it's like, dude, that's one of those techniques where it's like it's really just beneficial like for those accents and like just being able to get those extra notes and something that I've like done too where if something like super fast is all like combine like the Molar method with like the finger control technique, so if like my left hand I'm doing like finger control stuff. Which I mean you could do regular stuff, but I feel like I don't know. It's like I don't think I've ever really. And maybe I saw it and subconsciously, whatever. But like one of the at some point in time, I was like, man, like I can do different techniques at the same time, and like just get like And also, I mean, I don't know how I would do that other way, but I guess if I was leading with the left hand, but. But dude, that freaking I love that Molar with chicken flapping. Yeah, that way that more like my accent. You look like what's up with your wrist. That's freaking big ol' that's sick. I'm gonna oh shoot, okay, let's do this next exercise here. Start 2, 3, 4. Exercise 54. Oh, felt good there. Triplet hits would be nice. Those triplet hits. Dude, yeah, it freaks me out doing Muller method with these sticks. Dude, the Muller method's sweet. Okay, I'm gonna do this thing. 2, 3, 4. Exercise 55. There we go. It was good. Trying to play a little. Let's try to clean. It's interesting. It's easier to play on my Zildjian pad than my bouncing line pad. It's hard to control the bounce. Yeah. I set a timer. Sorry. Hey Google, stop timer. Like, why is that? What's going on in there? Did you? Yeah. I could see that. I get like, especially with like the change up of these exercises where it's like, going from, it's like, it's weird. It's like, dude, a really cool exercise. And I do a lot of those in here with these flams. It's like, to your point of like it being more bouncy. It's like the change up, like of like a right flam. It's like, okay, if I'm just doing right, left, which is like what we were kind of doing in this one. Right flam followed by right left. And then like do 2 of those followed by, and this is an exercise I'm sure in this somewhere in one of these flam beats pages. So right flam, right left, right flam, right left. Left flam, no, sorry. Right flam, right left, right flam, right left. Right flam, left, right. Right flam, left, right. So that change up. It's like, dude, it's like it's crazy like how it's like, oh dude, it's just like your instincts, you just want to go like the right, but it's like back to like a right flam with the right and left. It's like dude, it's freaking insane. It's like, and so I think I get that it's an exercise in here, but it's like that's like the speeds like once you start getting more comfortable with it, it's like dang man, like that sounds sick. Like it sounds like I should be like on drumline or something. Um, well those guys are crazy though. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna do 56 here. 2, 3, 4. But that was like my point with like this pad versus like a bouncier one, maybe. Like you said, the stick getting away from you. It's like, especially with like change ups, like these crazy stickings, like. So it's like 55 measures, something like that. But dude, that's I had to practice them. Let's see that. Sorry, I'm catching up here. I find I had to practice them. Just really getting that. Yeah, for sure. And once I have them, I can try them. Yeah, and like that, just like this, you get comfortable with like right flam followed by right hand or left right flam followed by left hand, and then it's like all of a sudden you're like, I didn't think about a left flam followed by right or left, left flam followed by right hand or left flam followed by left hand, and it's like, and even like once you get used to those, like you start like you're like, okay, I got that, and then like they put the exercises together, you're like, bro, like this switch up between like whatever it is, I'm like, I can't even like. Let me find another. Here's a good exercise. 93. So 93 in here is and then I'm probably gonna have to dip off here. I have to end this live here in a little bit. I have to practice them separately and get them down. And once I have them, that's how I learn paradiddles. Learn them as two halves. Yeah, I mean that's good. Like I feel like breaking down anything like that, like especially paradiddles or like just any of the stickings where it's like this is like a little bit different, because we're like introducing the doubles and or whatever it is, doubles followed by like just some crazy sticking. 93 is a left flam, so this is crazy. Left flam, left left, right flam, right right, left flam, right left right, right flam, left, right, left. So sounds like, so sorry. This is crazy. So that one's cool, and like that's 93. And so I just like I normally like will mark because I get lost if I don't. I have to like keep track because before I've like repeated exercises, and so I'm like, okay, where am I at today? Like I just did 53, 54, 55, 56, and I put a mark next. There's so many exercises in there I can't keep track of where I finished, or I'll make a note in my phone. But that's dude, yeah, flam taps are like, especially when you get those like just faster, you're like your hands are like, what are we trying to do right now? Are we still drumming? But dude, I appreciate you tuning in, Crusher, and everybody else on here. It's always a good time, man. But I'm gonna hop off here. But yeah, anybody else, if you want to check out the description below, my band's got a show with Saliva coming up here on June 6th at Cape Girardeau, Missouri Arena Park. All kinds of links below if you want to like book a lesson with me. If you I got different courses on my site, just going over different things. If you need help with your drumming, I'd love to help you out. But then anything else, all the links in the description below. Check those out. Dude, yeah, absolutely, man. It's always a blast, Crusher. So till next time, everybody, stay tuned. God bless y'all.